This is the Nigerian podcast, and I'm your host, Sanjay Marvel. If your body carried the same injuries your mind had survived, would anyone notice? Or would they simply tell you to keep moving? Because that's what we've become, haven't we? We carry invisible wounds. When we wake up, we go to work, we joke with our friends, we send money home, we post pictures, and we say sometimes, I'm good. And somewhere beneath all of that, we are quietly falling apart. Not because we are weak, not because we are lazy, but because somewhere along the line, we were taught that surviving silently was part of being a man. Today, I want us to talk about a war that many Nigerian men fight every single day. Without uniforms, without medals, and without weaknesses. A war inside the mind. Welcome to the Nigerian Man podcast. Growing up as boys, many of us learned the same lessons. Boys don't cry. Be strong. Man up. Stop behaving like a woman. Real men solve problems. Now, maybe nobody intended these words to harm us. Maybe our fathers were simply teaching us the only version of strength they knew, because nobody taught them differently either. Our grandfathers survived wars. Our fathers survived hardship. And somehow, we inherited silence. Not courage, not resilience, silence. We've become expert at hiding pain. So when you ask a Nigerian man, how is he doing? He smiles. I'm alright. Now so life be, we thank God. Then the conversation is over. Nobody asks the second question. Nobody says, no, how are you really? And after years of repeating those same words, even we stop knowing the answer. So let's be honest. Nigeria isn't an easy place to build a life. Every morning feels like another race. There's an hike in fuel price. The rent goes up. The price of food is so exorbitant. Transportation is on an increase. Bills are stupendous. You have a lot of family responsibilities. Sometimes there's an uncertainty in your career choices. Relationship, the pressure never seems to stop. Some men are supporting their parents. Some men are paying school fees. Some men are trying to start businesses. Some are unemployed, while some are employed, but still broke before the month end. So what do? We adapt. We tell ourselves, just keep moving. A moving man will always meet his luck. And after doing that for years, something dangerous happens. Survival becomes normal. You no longer remember what peace feels like. You are alive, but you are not living. You are existing, functioning, completing taxes, checking the boxes, and somewhere inside, you've disappeared. So one thing I've noticed about Nigerian men, we know plenty of people, but we are known by very few. We have football friends, work friends, church friends, drinking friends. You even have friends at the gym. But how many people truly know what's happening inside your head? How many people know what keeps you awake at 2 a.m. in the night? How many people knows what you are afraid of? You see, exactly. Many men don't lack company. They lack connection. And loneliness isn't about being alone. It's about believing nobody would understand even if you spoke. So instead, we carry everything ourselves because that's what men do, right? Or at least, that's what we've been told. So when people hear the words mental health, they often imagine someone completely broken. Someone shouting, someone crying, someone who can't get out of bed. But that's not always what it looks like. Sometimes mental exhaustion looks like constantly snapping at people you love. Sometimes it looks like working 12 hours every day because being busy distracts you from your thoughts. Sometimes it looks like drinking every weekend because silence is too loud. Sometimes it looks like sleeping with your phone in hand because you don't want to be alone with your mind. Sometimes it looks like losing interest in things that once made you happy. And sometimes it simply sounds like, I'm just tired. Not physically, but soul drenched tired. That kind of tired sleep doesn't fix. So that's to make you understand. There's a lie many Nigerian men believe. If I ask for help, I failed. Who told you that? Since when did carrying everything alone become proof of strength? If your car breaks down, you repair it. If your phone develops a fault, you fix it. If your roof starts leaking, you call somebody. So why is the human mind expected to carry years of pain without maintenance? Healing doesn't make you weak, it makes you honest. It means you are refusing to let pain decide the rest of your life. Because that takes courage. Real courage. So before we end today, I want you to think about one person. One man. The man who always says, I'm fine. The one who is always helping everyone else. The one who never talks about himself. I need you to call him. Not because you need something. Not because you are bored. I just need you to call him. Sit with him. Listen. You don't have to solve his problems. Sometimes being hard is the beginning of healing. And if today you realize that man is actually you, please hear this. You are not weak. You are not broken. You are not alone. Life has been heavy, and it's okay to admit that. Because strength isn't pretending nothing hurts. Strength is carrying responsibilities without losing yourself in the process. This is the Nigerian Man Podcast, and I am your host, Sanjay Marvel. Until next time, carry yourself well.